side quest.
I picked a hell of a week to quit drinking.
Critical failure.
Very funny.
Alright, welcome to Side Quest, Questers, and this is episode 10, and we are down another player. Beardy, once again, has abandoned us to do this on her own. So, today is not Side Quest. Today is two dumb bitches annoying Magog. Welcome, Erlyn and Thief.
Don't you mean Magog of Morscar?
What?
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 I am the real Magog.
No, you're not.
Don't you know? Yes, I am.
No, I'm standing right here.
Standing?
Yes, I'm standing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
I am standing right here, don't you mean?
I really, really hate you. So now I have to spend the rest of the show convincing others that I am the true Magog, and that the thief has stolen my name, which she will regret, because I am wanted in 3 of the many kingdoms of my world.
And I'm not? Are you serious?
But I'm wanted for more terrible things than you. What are you wanted for? Thievery? I'm wanted for a
kidnapping of
lot
people.
more than that.
Stealing several virginities.
Yeah, that's still thievery. I'm wanted for, accidentally killing the king and then reanimating him as a corpse and nobody noticed for months.
I stole his crown, so...
But you didn't reanimate him from the dead.
No, but stealing
Yeah,
someone's
so you're
dignity
not the
is
real
a little
Magog,
bit
are you?
worse.
I'm sorry.
No, I am. I am.
All right, let's see your pet dead pigeon.
He's out.
Uh-huh, that's what I thought. That is what I thought.
Where's your pet dead pigeon?
Right here.
I have a bigger horn than you.
He's not talking. That was the weakest horn I've ever seen. And, well, we have our other co-host, Erlyn the Fairy.
Hello.
Are you just
Good to see you all again.
You're just waiting for us to stop talking, aren't you?
It goes on.
No, you know.
I figured I'd let you guys duke it out. I don't know. I'm not
Right.
involved in that.
So, you know Magog pretty well, don't you say, Erlyn?
I don't like to admit it.
Who do you think is the real Magog?
Well, out of the people I'd like to admit I slept with, it'd be you.
Aww.
More lesbian shit. This
It's
show
the
has gone downhill.
horn. It's the horn, isn't it? It makes you horny.
Oh yeah. So much.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh god, this is annoying. Beardy, why have you done this to me? You abandoned me again. Beardy's island is on fire or something, and it's affecting his ability to do anything.
Beardy's done this to me again.
And I have nothing to do with the fire whatsoever.
You know what? You know what's weird is when the thief steals Erlyn. What's gonna happen? Because I will have 2 annoying pixies on my show.
I'm not a pixie. That's a fucking insult. You watch it, buddy.
Yes, well, I'm a racist. Anyway,
No,
yeah. All right, yeah, we're not going there. We're not going there, you pixie.
No.
No, okay, well, I'm good. Let's get on with the show. Since Beardy abandoned me, it's welcome to 2 Dumb Bitches Annoy Magog, episode 1.
So, you and I annoy
Yeah.
Magog?
Why are you annoying me?
I'm gonna kill all of you. No, literally, I got.
Why would you kill yourself?
Nope, I got all of you. I killed all of you. Because I got a super chat here from Edwin Sparks. Lord Magog, in commemoration of this hilarious Me Too Irony Week, I activate your power. Call forth the demons.
Oh, so intense.
Arise from the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons. I didn't think that was gonna work. Run! Run! They're so angry. Run, they're
So much
so
left to
angry.
I had so much I wanted to do.
No, just die already.
Well, since I'm the real Magog, I'll be back anyway, so bye, bitches.
All right. Well, it's just me and you, chat, and we'll go ahead and cover some of these super chats. Vladimir Dragonov says, the raid on the communist furry camp was successful, my lord. We killed the fuck out of them. They begged for mercy, but I just laughed, and that is exactly how you should treat furries. Miss Murder says, all praise Lord Magog. By the way, check your DMs. No. Thomas Coulter gave $1, and Nick Arcana gave $5, but neither of them said anything. Let's go to the regular chat. Streamlabs will be read by the Thief, the other Magog, the lame Magog, the not so handsome Magog. But she's dead right now, so that was beautiful. Yes. Look, welcome to the show, Cadunt. In case Beardman's in the chat, burn the furries. And the lone peasant says, hail, the one true Magog. Yes, worship me. Anyway, we have an exciting show for you. We're going to talk about sex stories and dating, and the Thief will probably annoy me. And then I've got quite a few funny stories for the grind later on. Once again, I do apologize. The Beardbarian couldn't make it, but what are you going to do? You know, his island is on fire. I think he's fighting off a tribal band of goblins that are slowly burning every village on his island. So he's got to take care of that. All right. Worship Lord Magog, it's better than the alternative, says Fastno4. Yes, definitely. I mean, if you had a choice between Scientology and me... Come on.
Now walk it off. You're only dead.
Looks like they can be woken up again. Let's get
Now
them one
walk it
in
off.
the
You're
chat if
only
we want to
dead.
resurrect the Thief and Erlin, and two to keep them dead and just talk to me. This can be a one-man show. They could stay dead for all I care. Oh, at least those who have the gay fixation won't be as loud, my lord. Now you can blinky nip to your heart's content. Exactly. Blinky nips! Yep. Yeah, Beardy is avoiding you like child support. Yep, that's true. Alright, y'all both resurrected. Got plenty of ones.
Ass rape.
You'll never do it as well as me. We can have a
never do it
competition
as
if
well
you
as
want.
Yeah, competition if you want.
Yeah, no, it's not working.
Yeah,
It's not working.
It's not working.
Ass rape! Go ahead.
Ass rape.
Ass rape!
Ass rape.
Ass rape!
Ass rape.
Ass rape.
Ass rape.
Ass rape.
You suck.
Nothing
You
like
couldn't
a
even
good
put on,
regeneration.
like, black lipstick or something.
Oh, that's lipstick? I just thought that you looked...
No, it is. You would have to use
Naturally,
black lipstick
like
because
a-
you're not Magog. This is a result of my necromantic powers.
This is just black lipstick. I like to switch it up.
This
God,
is a result of not inbreeding.
that's funny. You should bring that up because I have a story here about inbreeding that actually I don't. I was lying. I was trying to segue away from your terrible joke. This stream without Beardy, he at least has some color. Like now without Beardy, it just looks like a hangout at the local Hot Topic.
I have lots of colors. I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
have
I don't know what
one
you're talking
color.
about.
It's blue. And, like your whole setup is how I would imagine the physical rendition of depression and sadness looks, okay? You need to get a better life.
No.
I stole this from a genuine Morscar trader.
Yeah, I hope that curtain falls down from behind you and suffocates you in your sleep. Nya, nya, nya. Nick Arcana says, fuck, my last super chat meant to say Magog attack Magog. Have fun figuring out who attacks who. Love the show.
I'm ready.
Well, he paid $10. He just forgot to type in the first one or messed up or something. So we will do it twice. How about that? For a quickie. Let's do that. So I'll go first because I'm better than you. Shooby doop doop doop. Break your fucking face. That's right. Break your fucking face. So, Thief, who has tried to be me but sucks at it. I honestly really hope you have to collect my debts while you're me. You know? Because I would love to see you try to collect the gold from a dragon. He owes me a lot of money. So go and do that, you worthless peasant.
Look what I got right here, bitch. Gold. From a dragon, ho.
Admit it, you like getting penetrated by me.
Alright, now it's your turn because your little thing played.
Okay. You know, it's fitting that you're down for a quickie. Because that is all that you're apparently down for. Right, Erlen?
I would agree.
Well, is that an insult to her or me? Because to me, sex is like a race,
A quickie.
and I always
every
come first.
single time.
Okay?
Exactly.
That means I'm a winner. I have shit to do, okay? I ain't got no time to please ladies, okay?
What are
They're
you
not
talking
here.
Is
about?
why.
Ladies are here for my pleasure, not the other way around.
I
okay?
was your navigation fairy. I
Yes,
know
and you left
exactly
me in
what
a
you had
dungeon
to
to die. I
do,
don't
and
wanna
it
hear
was
it.
nothing.
You're always
It was
No,
nothing.
it's hang on. It doesn't count as sex if you come in your pants, Magog.
What?
Actually,
I don't wear
hold
pants,
on.
you dumb bitch.
Because I still have some of Magog's schedule coming through to me from when I was his navigation fairy. It's still back there somewhere. Let me think about it. Tonight, the plans are masturbate onto Poe, cry, watch some humans through the portal, masturbate again, put on your anti-chafing cream, and go to bed.
Is it for nipple chafe?
You
It's
are
for both.
describing something as if it's an insult. I don't know a single
think
person who wouldn't enjoy that kind of Friday
What
night.
kind of necromancer just masturbates and cries all the time?
The kind that uses sperm and tears to raise the dead.
You do not.
It's
I've
potions,
seen you.
bitch. Okay? Deal with
No.
it. Alright? Chat, help me out. People watching, please help me out. I'm swimming in an estrogen ocean right now, okay? I have
That's
no
a
beard
first for
variant
everything.
to help balance
So-
out the testosterone estrogen ratio. Okay?
This is
You
the most
started
pussy
your
you ever
treatment?
gonna have.
Shut.
You-
What?
So you started your estrogen treatment then? I didn't know you were transitioning that fast. You could have told
need
me.
to do that. Why are you even cracking that joke? I'm magical. If I wanted to become a beautiful woman, I would just use a spell.
I don't know, maybe you wanted to do it the human way because you're so fucking interested in humans.
What?
I'm
Oh
just
my God.
saying.
Can I ask, do the curtains match the drapes?
Of course I do. It's like a, and it's very proud too. I let it grow out. I don't shave. I let it grow out. It's like a jungle. It's like a thimble wearing a clown's wig.
Makes sense that you would do that. And probably, makes your penis
You got
seem
nothing.
a little bit.
You got nothing. My joke was funnier. Don't make me kill you again. Did you even bring alcohol, either of you? I mean,
What?
the fairy always sounds
What does this
drunk.
look like?
I have my potion and another potion. I do it bit.
I hate all of you.
Aren't they pretty? They're pretty colors.
You ever have absinthe? It's very delicious.
Yes, just don't let it touch your tongue. It'll go numb.
Yeah.
Like cocaine?
Dead. We have
That's what
15
I
more
believe.
minutes of this improv crap because Beardbarian's not here. You guys realize this, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Improv? I'm just showing off the potion battles.
I
Okay,
was
well,
naturally
she's
this
trying
way.
to show off all the money she spent for this stupid show.
Money I spent for myself with an excuse. Thank you very much.
Which one? It looks like you have orange drink and Mountain Dew, which is a good
Nope.
choice.
It's if special fairy juice,
It's a fuzzy
and-
navel, isn't it? You lame asshole.
health potion.
Just generic health potion.
Hey,
Health
Erlen.
potion. I brewed it myself. Thank you very much.
Erlen.
Yes.
Nice jugs.
Thanks.
God, that's stupid.
They're obviously not natural. I did pay, but you know.
I should kill you for that.
They kept the little nipple intact, so.
I hate
I
you.
see you wrapped that one very kinkily.
Oh yeah, it's got the. I had to reflect my inner desires.
Oh, God. Hey, thief slash other Magog. I kind of like having a
Magog.
body double. The assassins will kill you while I get away.
Mm-hmm. Or they'll kill you while I get away.
You've got to work on your comebacks if you're going to be me. Okay? Throw a few puns in there, be a little lamer. I mean, awesome!
I would never come on anyone's back.
What are you talking about? I do that every Thursday.
Oh, no. Always inside.
She's got a point. Fellas, that's always more pleasurable. Read some of the fucking, what is it called? The labs.
Yes.
The labs. Read the labbies.
Yes, fake Magog. I will
Read
do
the
that.
labias.
Labias. How closely do I have to observe the labias before
I'm
they
gonna
would
punch
tell
you
me
in the
their
heart.
secrets?
That's how we do
Berserker.
it on this show. That was pretty good.
Berserker. Thank
I
you.
can't wait till somebody screen caps that and it just looks like you're sucking a dick. Yeah.
So Magog sucks dick then?
Female Magog does, apparently.
Do you want me to read them?
Sometimes there's no
Labias.
other way out of an orc dungeon. I'm just saying, throwing that out there.
You would know.
You know? I mean, sometimes that's just the only way out.
Yeah. So Berserker says, okay, so no one has pointed out how Beardy really kills people. He sucks their souls through their dicks and then spits the common souls into Magog's mouth, hence why they both have crusty corners of their mouths.
That was actually pretty horrifying. Like,
Yeah?
I'll give him a hit point for that. I'll take a health
Mm-hmm.
point away from that. That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, how come nobody else is cracking snowballing jokes about the girls? Why is it always gotta be some gay shit with this crowd? I don't understand.
Because the girls don't
Hey,
wear copious
chat,
amounts of makeup on their
stop
face
being
like
gay.
little whores.
Sorry, I was listening. I couldn't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am.
Oh, I just said that because the girls don't wear copious amounts of makeup on their face like whores.
Have you seen Erilyn?
Have you seen yourself by?
Have you seen yourself? By comparison, you make Erlen look like a sweet little church virgin.
But I'm not wearing makeup. I told you this is a result of my necromantic powers.
Okay, hot topic.
She's painted up like a street harlot.
Carrying on with the Streamlabs, Incandescent01, thank you for your donation. I just remembered that you moved a while back and forgot to give you proper housewarming gift. As such, I'm giving you a boat shed. It's not a woodshed. So my god can't defile it. It comes with a fully stocked battleship, booze ammo, so on. Nice. I think that was directed at Beardy.
Yeah, I think that was a beardy joke, and he's not here to respond, so let me pretend to be him. I'm not here because I'm gay.
No.
That sounds about right. That's something he would say. And another one from Incandescent01. Please test out your shitty new battleship and waste these fools. Aww. So sing a little ditty as they die, please.
A what? Oh, he
He wants a
activated
ditty.
Beardy.
Yeah.
Was it a $15?
Yeah.
Sorry, Incandescent 01, you'll have to wait until next episode, but we will remember it. And Beardy will start the show off with a kill us all attack. So, catch next episode because Beardy is a lame asshole. By the way, everybody tweet at Beardy. Tell him, quit missing shows, you lame asshole.
How do you get a lame asshole?
You fuck it so hard it's retarded. It's on there sideways.
Abaddon, the despoiler in the chat, says, Magog, we all know that you separate the semen and the souls, and you spit the semen up Erlin's anus.
Kinky.
You know
Kinky.
what?
But I
I
don't
never
do
thought
that.
of that.
I don't actually do that, but at the same time, what are you doing Friday?
Mhm.
Like, can you imagine asking somebody on a date, be like, hey, would you like to go out for a cup of coffee Friday? Perhaps some dinner? Perhaps I can spit semen into your butthole.
As long as you blow bubbles after.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to kink shame. And another one from Berserker. All the estrogen is Magog's. Oof.
Ooh, yes,
Yeah, that makes
yes,
sense.
that was a predictable joke. I'm not giving him a health point for that. Oh, fine, I'll take one away. I am 1 point away from death. Almost everybody is, except for Erlyn, so,
Oh,
you know,
darn.
she's a flappy-winged fuck, so who cares?
Then there's two more. One from Casey Beardman. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Magog, the Necromancer, and his younger brothers, Fagog, the Dick Romancer, and Magoo, the Neck Romancer. Ah, get it. Best waifu attack the pixie and shut her up once and for all. Love you, Erlyn. Have a nice nap.
Wait,
I will.
what, I don't understand.
I think he wants you to kill Erlyn. Or at least one of us two.
Is that a quick attack?
It's 15.
Oh, you're gonna kill us all, so... Well, you read the Streamlabs, let's activate you. Shall we?
Alright.
Surprise, bitch. Is that a knife in your back, or are you just happy to see me?
I actually really like yours, it's really charming.
Thank you.
Yeah, so she has backstabbed us all, and we're all fucking dead. So, I'm gonna go and die, and AKA have a smoke.
Are they dead yet? Fucking drama queens. You know, it makes sense with Magog since he's got, like, all that shit on his face that he would be a drama queen. It is. So we got two more Streamlabs. Just, I'm going to read those out before all of the shenanigans we get into. Like, I read the chat and just start shit-talking my co-hosts. Drugs, money, diabetes. I wish I could read. I wish I could read goodly. I cannot English very well. Bard time, Beardy. This old rusty chains are holding me down. They stretch across. Oh, am I supposed to read this in song voice? I can't sing and read at the same time, so I will do it in a monotone. Monotone. Bard time, Beardy. This old rusty chains are holding me down. They stretch across my back and through my heart. Oh, this 7 rusty chains holding is sapping my energy. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, let me be free. I say every day, but these chains are still he. End scene. And we're back with one more. Uno mas. Streamlabs from Berserker. Who is the top and who is the bottom? We, the chat, want to know. Magog Beardy is your top, so don't answer this one. Well, if I were to rate all of the co-hosts in this show as a top or a bottom, I would say Magog, bottom. Beardy, bottom. Erlyn, can do both. Me, always a top. Perpetually. Every single time.
Now
Without
walk
fail.
it off.
Always.
You're only dead.
Perpetually. Complete top.
Now walk it off. You're only
And
dead.
no, I'm not compensating for something. Nope, not at all. Mm-mm. You can't prove anything. Anyway, so who's in the chat? Seneth, hi. Bastard Beast, hello. Casey Beardman, yes, I can see you. No, I can't sing well. Now, like that.
Me and the fairy have been resurrected.
Gay.
Lame.
Gay.
Lame.
They told me not to quit my day job.
Well, it's
I don't have a day job. How was your nap?
It was good.
Have any
Really
wet
enjoyed it.
dream about me?
Ah,
Dying.
Did you have any wet dreams about me?
Always
I did.
and forever.
That's what I thought. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit.
Vladimir Dragonov says, we may have accidentally dropped a gay bomb on Beardy's island. So you're to blame for Beardy not being here. He's frolicking right now in a field of daisies. $1 says, Fairy, attack the Ginger Magog. Oh, that's for the thief. You're gonna kill her.
gotcha, bitch.
None of my hair.
Right now.
Yep, attack Fairy, attack the Ginger Magog, which is the other one.
Oh.
Quick attack. You're being lame.
I'm being lame?
You're supposed to attack the thief. Suck it on that horn.
It's pretty hard to insult somebody that's just kind of making like fart noises with this little thing. Just oral fixation. I wonder what Freud would have to say about that.
Well, that was your
Little
last health
confused.
point. I'm sorry, thief. That was your last health point. You're dead. The fairy
Bye.
literally killed you. Killed you with her lame Freudian joke.
Alright, well, I guess this is better than the alternative, which is hanging out with you guys. Oh!
She always has to have the last word.
All the words, usually.
Charles Fowler says, my true lord, kill them all again just for fun. I'm gonna wait until she wakes back up to use that one.
Yeah.
Matt Collins drops $15. It says, all worship the fairy queen. So we both got attacks coming. We will choose when to use them. Charles Fowler also says, sending souls to heal my lord Magog, the real Magog. Thank you very much. I'm back at full health. Yay! Vladimir Dragonov says, and at the camp we found a rare milkshake of invincibility. It lasts for 2 minutes and I give it to you, Magog. Congratulations. I am invincible for 2 minutes. Night Sun says, Magog, blind Beardbarian when he returns, and Thief, could you please return Beardbarian's plunger to his toilet? Okay. Well, that seems to be all of the things, so we're halfway through the hour, so it's time for somebody to start their segment. And I guess since the thief is dead for the next 30 seconds, why don't you go ahead and start, Erilyn?
I guess I could do that.
Yes, please.
Let's see. Well, I got a great story sent to me by a human Twitter user, the Saiyan Maze. Again, I feel like they sent something last show. I guess there was a man who decided to take
Now
his
walk it off.
bicycling to the extreme and whipped it out and started masturbating on his ride, which makes you consider whether or not there was actually a seat on that bike. Cue the old, nuns bike riding joke. Unfortunately, he took it a little too far and was shot by a woman after trying to enter her home. And this story only begs the question, who do you think shot first?
I don't understand. Okay. So it wasn't a stationary bike. He wasn't in a gym. He was riding an actual bicycle.
He was biking through the street, masturbating, and he tried to enter a woman's home, and she shot him.
Well, he was
Because-
like preparing for the rape, right? Like he
I
was on
guess
his way,
so.
you know, getting
Yeah.
himself ready. I mean, he must have known, right, where he was going. And then he got there and he walked through the door and he's like, "I'm ready to rape a bitch," and then blam, all his plans went to shit.
Yeah. And then, like I said, who shot first? Do you think he came as he entered her, house, or do you think she shot him before he got a chance to orgasm? Because I mean,
I think
that's
she
probably the
shot
worst
first.
blue balls.
Because he went there to do a bit of a rape, and he didn't get all the way, and she shot him. But I do know if he died, he shit himself.
Yeah,
So,
that is true.
you know, it's just as embarrassing, I think. What a fucking asshole. And by the way,
Gee.
Thief, you're resurrected. Get the fuck up.
I would like to add that Greedo shot first.
No.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what they add to the later releases.
I'm so turned off.
I don't believe you pulled
That's
that
first.
joke.
Here, let me make you horny again.
The horny horn.
I stole this from a prince, a sex prince. It's
A
supposed
sex
to turn
prince.
women on.
How does one become a prince of sex?
I don't even know
Good
what
question.
I'd like to work my way up to princess, if that's possible.
Princess of sex.
Yes.
You're my princess of sex.
Oh. Queen of the underworld.
I like it. Girl.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we get it.
Have my
You're all a
babies.
bunch of queens.
So are you.
Bunch of fucking traps on the show. No.
At least my dick is bigger than yours, Magog.
Has no force says. Has no force says boner killer. that woman has got the best nickname ever. Like,
The Boner Slayer.
yeah, what if she was like actually good looking? So when people are like, "Oh my god," it's her, like she walks into a bar and everybody's like, "It's her, it's the boner killer," and people who don't know the story are like, "What are you talking about? She's totally hot." No, you
Yeah,
don't
like
get it,
I'm hard
dude.
already.
You
I
don't
got
get
a
it.
chubby.
She blew a guy away who walked in her door with a fucking boner. That is a great name. I would nickname my gun if I were her. I would nickname the gun Boner Killer.
Ooh, what if she got a tattoo right above, in her fupa area where it said Boner Killer? What kind of implications do you think that would have on men in the future when she has sex with them?
Depends on the guy.
Yeah, I don't think a guy would care if you know.
Would you have sex with a woman who had Boner Killer tattooed onto her body?
I would have sex with a woman.
Good luck.
All right, so we've established that Magog's standards are extremely low.
Well, yeah, he slept with me.
Because as we know, some women have penises. So I've been told.
Is that all you do? Is gay jokes? You're nothing like me. You're trying to convince the people you're the real Magog. You're failing, okay?
Hey, I am the only one who came into this thing and said ass rape.
You said it first, but I said it better, so who cares?
We'll let the chat decide. Excuse you. No, let Erilyn decide. Erilyn, who said it better?
Oh, but ass rape is mine and Magog's thing.
And I'm Magog.
I feel like you're putting me in a very unfair situation here because I'm really trying to get in your pants.
She is.
But
I'm not wearing pants.
perfect.
Who wears pants?
More proof that I'm Magog. Come on.
'Cause I'm free ballin'.
You know it.
Damn, skippy. All right, well, I have I guess it's continue on with your stories. It's your segment, Erilyn.
Okay.
Go ahead, baby.
Well, we will continue on. Well, this one comes from Avendoom. where I hail from, as you may know.
Right.
And one of my favorite things to do there is perch myself on a branch in the magic forest and watch the traffic of fairies flying by. There are often some pretty hilarious collisions, and sometimes I'm lucky enough to see someone get seriously hurt, which, gets me off, obviously. Well, boy, did I hit the jackpot one day. Now, Roadhead is not just something that happens on Earth, as you may or may not know. Us fairies are known to do it as well. Not me, but some maybe lesser fairies. So I watched as the flare flew sideways while blowing another fairy who was flying sort of forward, so they're like perpendicular. Unfortunately, and fortunately for me, they did not see the branch coming up, which they ran right into and fell into the ground. Upon following, I saw the male completely shaken with nothing but gore in his lap. And a few feet away, I found the female's head with his cock still in it. Talk about a soul-sucking blowjob.
Oh, that was on American Gods.
That's pretty terrifying.
Yep. Here's the thing, boys. Roadhead sounds like a really great idea.
Mm-hmm.
But there are dangers. You could hit a speed bump or get into a wreck, and your woman, who's giving you a blowjob while you're driving, could very well bite your cock off. So, Roadhead at your own risk.
Yeah. If anyone brings it up, just, maybe say. I mean, I also heard about somebody who was scalped because they were on the highway riding their boyfriend going 75, and they went under a semi, and her entire scalp came up because it grazed. Yep.
That's fucking insane.
Oh yeah, well, and they were driving drunk too, so.
Well,
then
they're
it's
just
their
batting 1,000, aren't they?
Yep.
Wait, so you said that she was beheaded too, the original chick?
Yeah, she was beheaded entirely. With
So
his
that
cock.
brings up an interesting question, a point of confusion that I have. So they say that once you've been beheaded, that you have about 20 to 25 seconds of consciousness left after you've been beheaded. That's what they say. Do you think she kept sucking on the dick after she was beheaded?
Do you think she chewed?
I don't know.
I'd imagine that it doesn't really matter. Somebody's dick got bit off.
But it's a legit question.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't
I
matter.
wanna know.
It doesn't. What does it matter? She's sucking on a penis after her head comes off.
I want to know if the reflex persists.
Well, who knows?
Think about how cool it would be to have some headless person sucking your dick.
But the dick is not attached, so what does it matter?
No, but if it were attached.
I mean, I'd imagine
Headless dick
after.
sucking. You know how deep you could get that dick?
I imagine after it's like
It would literally
Torn
come
off?
through the other side.
Exactly.
there's like
I wonder what that feels like.
throat open throat fucking, because I've seen it. It's interesting.
We just
Point of
we're
confusion.
going into a dark realm here, and I'm the Lord of Darkness.
And
So,
are you feeling
and
uncomfortable?
this is disturbing me. We're giving Satan new torture ideas. You know?
Well, obviously, someone is not the real Magog if this is too dark for him.
I'm concerned about the chat, okay? They might be throwing up right now. Me, I'm fine. I've seen some dark shit. But, we don't want to lose our audience.
It gives new meaning to the word skull fucking.
Yeah.
Actually, have you ever heard about that? The actual skull fucking?
Yeah, it's called a
It's
header.
like,
It's interesting. They go in through the eye socket.
No, that's not a header. A header is when you drill a hole in the top of the head while she's laid down on the table and then you fuck her brains.
ow.
Fuck her brains out.
Yeah, you fuck her brains and shoot your pecker snot up inside of her fucking brainstem.
Well, that's kind of going through the eye socket. I feel like maybe a little easier than like
You would still fuck the brains out if you went through the eye socket.
exactly.
And it's already it's a natural hole, so
Yeah,
you'd be
but
fine.
what if the hole's not big enough for the eye? You drill a hole, it's fit to your size. You
Well,
find the
your
right-
your
know?
eye socket's much
It's
larger.
custom, okay? It's custom made hole instead of a natural
Like,
one. Unless
you
we're talking
go
about
in through the
ogres who have
pupil?
really big eyes.
Wait, don't you have to like compare drill sizes to dick sizes first before you can because you need a custom made hole for your dick width.
Well, yeah, it's not like drilling a bowling ball for fuck's sake. You gotta go
Are-
get the right tools. You know?
Is there even a drum hole that large, girth wise?
Yes.
I don't know. I would
They
wonder
make
if there's
special
even a
drill
drill
bits that
hole.
are like this big.
I would
This
wonder.
big?
Is there even a drill hole that small for Magog?
For fuck's sake, it always degrades into this. Like you've ever seen my penis. Either of
Marilyn, it's tiny, isn't it? That's how he got to fucking yeah.
you. Like she would know. She was drunk and it was dark.
Yeah, but I was under the impression it happened multiple times.
She thought
I'm
I
always
was
drunk.
Billy, the one-eyed drunk from the village.
Yeah, she makes a good point. She is always drunk, so it doesn't really matter if she was drunk at the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she
Just because
drinks.
it's dark
She,
doesn't mean that she's not going to touch it.
she drinks so much that she's become immune to roofies.
Yep, I use them to go to sleep sometimes, but
I use them for other purposes.
Why are we talking about this horrible shit? Why have my show always degrade with you two? Like Beard Barian would be here, he'd just be yelling at you. But we always
No,
end
he
up getting
wouldn't.
off
He's
topic
too
and
nice.
weird shit with you two fucking weirdos, you know?
I don't know what you're
Starting
talking
to
about.
regret hiring you.
firing?
Firing?
Firing
It
you
sounded
too.
like you said firing.
I'm firing
You
you.
would bring-
You're fired.
Okay, Mr. Trump.
That's it. I'm gonna fucking kill you both because I had that super chat earlier. So goodbye.
Oh, Jesus, thank you.
From the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons! I didn't think that was gonna work! Run! Run! They're so angry! Alright, well, I have cast a magic spell to kill you all. Necromantic Chaos has been cast. Go fuck yourselves. Okay, I'm
Alright.
tired of it.
I have plenty of family jewels just right here sitting waiting for me to jangle them.
And I will get you back, Mr. Magog and Miss Magog.
Fucking die already. Alright. Me in the chat. Jesus Christ, people save me from this shit. Oh, man. Righty. Vladimir Dragonov says, well, I didn't. It was Beardy's house, but the fairy told me to drop a bomb anyway. He also goes on to say, the dick makes it better. I'm sure it was a dick-shaped bomb. Alan Watts says, thief is still Mundane Matt and will false flag you. As far as I know, we're still streaming, so let's hope not. Vladimir Dragonov says, fuck her in the ear! I'm gonna let that one settle for a minute. Sick fucks. My fans are sick fucks. Based Kekbot says, alien doctors have answered this question. Humans retain consciousness for 5 seconds after decapitation. I don't want to know how they found this out. They probably put their dicks in their mouths. I love that people quote my little spell. Fuck, it's demons. Can he this chat? I don't know what that means, Vincent Lopez. Rayplay is good enough. At least you ain't gonna go be worrying about dropping the soap in prison for that. Rayplay. You know, I have a story about that for the grind, so stick around. Dingo says, Magog, I think I prefer you with breasts. They give thieves something to hang on to with her 20-inch strap-on.
Now
Let
walk
that
it
one
off.
settle
You're
in.
only dead. Now walk it off. You're only dead.
My lord, we need guidance in Blinky Dips. Vladimir has a size issue, says Louis Sparks. I have no idea what that means. Why are we always doing this? You know, can't we have a clean, wholesome show, you know, for the children? Once I could keep that going. All right, time's up. You both resurrected. Get the fuck back on the show. Blinky Dips! Why did that become a thing? I can't believe that came. That fucking sucks.
Good afternoon.
There's a lot of naps on this show.
What? Wait, what about children? You're having one?
What?
No.
What?
I didn't say
No.
anything about children, you fucking retard.
I'm looking at the chat and they're talking about children.
It's because I said we should have a wholesome show sometime for the children, and then I just started to laugh. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it?
Wholesome for children.
I'll tell you, this show has a lot of holes, but it's just in the plot.
Mm-hmm.
What plot? I think you have
No.
to have a plot in order for them to
I
be
don't
told.
know.
Now,
Mr.
I don't know about,
Magog, you tell me, what was the plot?
I gotta say, I don't know about wholesome, but I know about wholesome. And there's a lot of that.
What the
What?
fuck are you? Is everybody on this show's thoughts disjointed from reality? Is it? I don't even understand half the jokes you're cracking. You're insane people. All of you. We're insane. All of us. I'm insane too. What can I say?
Yeah.
Alright, so what have we learned so far on the show? Don't ride a bicycle naked and try to rape somebody. And don't get a blowjob while participating in a demolition derby.
And if you do, let me know if you keep sucking.
How can... I mean, I could resurrect somebody and ask them.
Would you for me?
Well, yeah. Because I'm the real Magog.
Fuck you.
So... Her
don't wanna
heart's
talk
just
anymore.
not in the show. Alrighty, let's go. Erlen, you still got like 10 minutes for your segment. Hit us with another one.
Okay, let's go. This one is a exciting new segment that I call Ask Erlen, where you guys ask me dating advice and I lead you terribly astray.
Oh god.
Hang on, before we do that, someone's in the chat asking if they're real Magog. Will please stand up, and I have!
Thanks for
My left
shoving
nut.
your vagina into the camera for all of us to see.
Mm-hmm.
The chat loves it. They
I
prefer
love
the
it.
Magog with
I
boobs.
saw a bulge. I told you she's a trap.
Anyway,
You
You could
ginger
remember.
this person
cunt.
says, Dear Erlen, Dark Queen of the Fae,
Ooh.
my girlfriend and I have been dating for a little less than 3 years. For the last year, I've been asking her to consider moving in with me. She's never really given me an answer, always going silent, changing the subject, and generally just avoiding having to say anything concrete. I've been trying to talk with her about this for a year, and now I'm feeling like I can't be trusted, like she doesn't trust me or believe in me. I'm not sure how to even open up the dialogue anymore. Any advice? Signed, Messed Up in Massachusetts.
Oh,
Well, by the way, you can send these to my Twitter in a DM or at SatanQueen_666 if you want my advice before I continue. My advice is, of course, you just, I don't know if you've seen the tutorials on YouTube. Onision did a really good one about, getting a good chain that's a few feet long, I'd say 10 feet long, depending on the size of your basement, and a cute collar and you hook her up and you put a TV and stuff down there so it looks really appealing. But, you know, when she's sleeping, you simply lift her up and you put the collar on her and you hook her up in the basement and you tell her you're doing her a fucking favor because why not? She's like 16 and she has nowhere else to go. No one's gonna miss her. Just lock her up in your basement and, you know.
Yes. Your advice is to fucking lock her in the basement.
I have real life experience with this, and here's the thing: you don't even need to be in a long-term committed relationship to do this. All right, you just need some chloroform, a person, and a really, really, really soundproofed room.
Right, and then that's how you open up dialogue, is you threaten to not give her any food or anything if she doesn't fucking talk to you.
Exactly.
Are you gonna give her a pot to piss in?
No, there's a bathroom in the basement. Didn't you see Onision's tutorial on this?
Ooh, bird.
You set it up so it looks really nice, but you'll have her chained. After all, it's kinky. And then when she won't, you know, comply with you and open up dialogue, you start pulling teeth.
Do you know where we can get collars from?
It's called...
I do.
Yeah. It's called kidnapping.
I think that's a committed relationship. That's how I get my first boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. How I got my first ransom.
Right. You know, that's where the phrase comes from. Talking to women is like pulling teeth. That's because if they don't talk to you after you
pull their teeth out.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put them in a jar, and for each tooth you had to pull, you give them a lashing.
Yeah, and then you send those teeth to her family in exchange for, you know, payment. It's a beautiful thing.
I don't want to work that hard.
I mean, if you really love this person after 3 years and you've committed and stuff, I think it's worth making your basement into this totally chic place with like a Mac and everything, and then just, you know, you set her up for life. You hire her onto your YouTube payroll, and yeah, you tell her you're doing her a fucking favor, and why can't
you pay her?
No, I'm serious.
Oh, I'm out. Nope, we're done.
I don't want to work that hard. Like, I'll just kill them and then resurrect
I'm
them
not
as a
giving
servant
you
of
advice.
darkness.
I'm not giving you advice. I'm giving it messed up in Massachusetts advice.
I only have one thing to say to you. Poe does this segment a lot better. Ooh.
You mean a bird that you control? Of course.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It does better,
I think it
Mr.
says a lot
Ego.
more about you than it does about Poe that a bird with a brain the size of a bird's brain can give
He's
better
the
advice.
soul of a man trapped in the bones of a dead raven. You would know that if you were the real Magog.
But hang on. What's the size of the brain that the soul's trapped in?
It doesn't matter. He's a skeleton. He has no brain in his head. He's a soul. He's a talking soul trapped in the
Even
bones.
skeletons have brains, Magog. Don't you know this?
No, they've all rotted away.
They're decomposed brains, but they're still brains.
Yep, he's a completely clean skeleton. I taxidermied him. He has no brains left in his skull. He's just a magic...
Oh, then it's even worse that a brainless bird can give better advice than Erlen.
Yes. Though I do like the kidnapping bit.
It's fun. It adds a little bit of flair to your relationship. After all, it's kinky.
I
Right.
prefer to kidnap people for my own gain. And you don't even have to give them back in, like, the same pieces. You just, you know.
Yeah, you gotta send a finger to let them know you're serious, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. That is the easiest route I have found, other than like actually talking about your emotions and opening up how you feel about them.
No, that's too
Just
much work.
fucking take them.
Yep.
If you want them, take them.
Yeah, I think that if this show ever were to be picked up by HBO, it would be worse than Game of Thrones. There'd be a lot more nudity and rape than even Game of Thrones. I'm just saying. Side Quest
Probably.
better never be picked up by HBO. It would be horrible.
No, it wouldn't. Nudity and death? Oh,
That's on every show nowadays.
me gusta.
I really hate both of you.
If you don't enjoy
Well, anyway.
nudity and death, then you do not know your own demographics that you're marketing to, Magog. You're gonna fail.
No, don't get me started on that. The bigger show that I plan on doing is going to be very mature. I still haven't figured out how to talk women into acting in it.
Well,
That would require you to...
When you come up and say, "Want to be in a movie?" they run.
Yeah, and hang on. It would require you to be able to actually talk to women in order to get them to play in your show.
I can talk to women. It's whether or not they run away.
Like I said, just put them in the basement.
I don't know. You're not that good at talking to us.
Put it in. You're not a woman.
I'm you. I'm better. Better than you.
just shut up and color in your book.
I'm checking my monies.
Hey, folks, we still have an hour of this shit show. Congratulations.
Anyway, like I've said, you can always ask me things. I'm here for you. I'm pretty experienced. It's been 925 years. So, with that being said,
How many of those years were you sober?
I think the first 10.
Wow, that's actually surprising. I did not expect that high a number.
Yeah.
Right? I know, double digits.
Got into double digits.
So I'd like to activate the special attack that I got a while ago and kill all of you.
How dare you?
Yeah, sure, thank you. I appreciate you fucking killing me.
I have people to talk to.
Good riddance.
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
All right, that was yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm not going to be nearly as gay as that drama queen was.
Yay! I'm so glad to be with you guys again. I always love to spend time with you guys. And I have seen a lot of comments, or rather, chats about how to get a girlfriend with blinky nips. And it's very easy. All you have to do is cut right under the nipple. And they sell these LED lights. And you just stick them in there. It's simple. If you're not sadistic and stuff and actually kind of want her to enjoy it, there's pasties. But you would control when she has to be turned on, and that works pretty well too. But I also have a love potion, so you can always help them out with that. So I also got a very interesting question from someone named Patrick on Facebook about how would I keep her if I had her. Well, my advice is very similar. Just lock her up in the basement. Or, alternatively, you can try to talk to them. I hear that works on, human women. They enjoy the conversation. So, you could do that. Or you could just take them as they're walking to their car after work. And you just kind of snatch them up by the hair. And then they're pretty powerless. And you drag them into your car. You put them in the trunk and just hope that no one comes looking for them. And that's how you keep them. So, I have people saying
Now
that
walk it off. You're
when
only
Miss
dead.
Magog wakes up to please check Streamlabs. A
Now
lot of people
walk it
are
off.
very
You're only
upset that I am here. So, my apologies if you dislike me.
What?
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 Screw you. Did you entertain the fans while we were away?
I answered
Yeah,
another
probably.
question. 2.
Give a
Are you
nice
giving
story.
rape advice again?
I'm not giving rape advice.
You giving kidnapping advice again?
No.
Nothing wrong with that.
She was
That's how I make a living.
No.
I'm helping.
I have a few Streamlabs to read, if that's all right, my lord.
Yes, we're at the bottom of the second hour, so.
All right.
Let's
So,
move on.
Brantley Ward donated 10. He said the masked thief is kinky. Or the thief's mask is kinky. A potion to the thief. Gosh, it sucks that I can't read. And yet you insist on giving me this position that's usually Beardy's. I don't understand. So I get a potion. Give me potion.
You're given the potion. It was a $10 super chat, so I just filled your
Yes.
health bar all the way up.
Yee. And then Berserker donated and said, health packs for the real Magog, the one without dried horse cum on his lips, and the fairy, because Magoo is a false prophet. Erlin is the true prophet. Alu Erlin.
Oh, you are too sweet.
Wait,
Thank you
was
for
that? Wait,
recognizing me.
I didn't understand.
Someone complimented me. Shut up.
We get some health packs.
Thank
Who?
The real
you.
Magog, the one without dried horse cum on his lips, me, and the fairy.
Alright, you're both healed.
Aw.
Fuck off.
No.
I would, but I have to be here. It's in my contract.
God, women are just not funny.
That explains why you're not funny, but I don't know about me. I'm the real Magog, remember?
You're just proving my point.
Gay.
So, Race Jacobson says, Erlin Akbar.
I was just about to point that out. I love it. Let's change it. Let's start saying that when we do like ritualistic suicide. Erlin Akbar. Do that.
I think we need to change
I'm all for it.
the animations. We need to change that up and do Erlin Akbar.
I'm here for it.
I'm sure we could work that out.
That works.
Continue reading your Streamlabs.
That was it.
Now I just saw one come in.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, I see it now. Which Magog would the fairy like to bed tonight from Berserker? I just got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fairy, which Magog would you like to bed tonight?
Um,
Me or
I just want to
the
watch.
rainbow?
it's a difficult choice because obviously I'm very comfortable with Mr. Magog, but Miss Magog, you and I have some business we need to attend to.
Let's attend to it.
Don't be
Later,
hating.
babe.
Don't be hating. Start participating.
You won't get to be there, Magog.
Vladimir Dragonov says, for some reason, we've been seeing a lot of succubi around the fort. How fucked are we? Quite fucked.
Very.
Yet your souls will be drained. Based Kekbot says, I can tell you stories about life on another planet. Some of the shit that happens is so ridiculous that you might not even believe it at all. Sounds interesting. Vladimir Dragonov also gives $2, says, gives the fairy a crate of marshmallows. Well, she is already fully healed, so we will save
will
those
save.
crate of marshmallows. Vladimir
Thank
Dragonov says, one of my scouts has informed me that Beardy has been kidnapped by vegans. I'm currently planning a rescue mission. Good luck,
need to get out of
sir,
there.
and God's speed. And Charles Fowler says, after those Streamlabs, Magog, kill them all, my lord. God, you're all gonna die again. Yeah. Is that the end of the Streamlabs?
Yes.
Arise
far as I'm
from
aware.
nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons! I didn't think that was gonna work! Run! Run! They're so angry. They're so angry. Both of you fucking die.
I'm just gonna make this really simple and just
Just
say
orgasm already. We all know you do it when you die.
Ugh, no, I don't.
You too.
All right. Which hole is this going in?
Please
Alright,
don't
I'll just
actually
make a
stab
new one.
yourself on my show. For the love of God. Charles Fowler goes on to say, after death, put them in the basement. That's creepy, man. I mean, even for me. I have important things in the basement. I'm joking. They'll go into the basement. Vladimir Dragonov says, also, here's a healing milkshake, Magog. Oh, thank you. I needed that. So, anyway. I am so going to complain to Streamlabs. Why, Tank? Why are you complaining to Streamlabs? Will Otterless is quoting my little spell thing. Yeah, no, I was being serious. She doesn't need to stab herself for real. That would be an emergency situation, and I would have to perform CPR from a distance. That would creep me out. I'm gonna sit here and stare at the screen. What are you people doing? Watching this garbage. My lord, do you have dessert recipes that YouTube talk about? I would get flagged. My dessert recipes are naughty. Google is broke, Streamlabs is broke, but they still take my money, says Tankwish. That's weird. Like, I don't know anybody else who's... Yeah, I'd definitely contact Streamlabs and stuff. I mean, I don't think anybody else is having that problem, so... Jason Vasquez says, I love you, Magog. I love you too. Cooking
Now
with
walk
Magog.
it off. You're only
That would
dead.
be interesting, cooking with me. I could show you how to do potions. You could not YouTube.
Now walk it off.
Yeah.
You're only dead.
I do have a BitChute. Everybody can go check that out. I am going to start doing some exclusive BitChute content. The blooper reels are already over there, but I'm trying to figure out what to do over there. You know, should I do movie reviews? Because they don't have as strict, like, copyright crap on BitChute that YouTube does. So, you know, I'm thinking about movie reviews or something of that nature. Tell me what you'd like to see Magog do on BitChute as exclusive content in the chat. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. I'm not gonna review porn. They don't let porn on, but other than that, I could do a bunch of other stuff. Resurrection time. Bitches wake up. And it's the Thieves segment now.
Do I have to be awake for this? Or is it like sex? Where I don't?
Your poor boyfriend. Go ahead now. It's your show. Whatever. Cat videos.
Cat videos? Is that what you think I do?
Cyan Elite May says cat videos. No, I asked them what I should do on my BitChute.
Oh.
Cat
Yeah,
videos.
cat videos make sense. Now on to mine, the most important portion of this entire stream. the part of the show where everything's made up and the points don't matter, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Ha. Alright. Yeah. 88-year-old man arrested, accused of burning raccoon alive for eating his mangoes.
Ooh.
I mean, that seems like an overreaction, but I too love mangoes enough that I would kill for them.
And
Yeah,
I
but to
can see
burn
where you
something alive.
resonate.
That's a
I can
deep
see where you
hatred.
both. I can see where you both resonate with the raccoon.
That's a deep hatred to burn someone alive. I'm just saying.
You
I
didn't
mean,
catch
that is
that.
a
She
deep,
just
deep
called us-
hatred.
She just called us raccoons.
The eyes give it away.
You know what I call raccoons? Trash pandas.
Everybody does because of that internet meme.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I
with
call
the
them
internet?
punch kitties. Because you punch them in the face. They get black eyes.
They already have black eyes.
Well,
Anyway.
yes, I've literally punched all the raccoons in the world in the face.
You have enough time to do that.
It's called magic,
Dude,
bitch.
get a life. Get a life.
Great. Now there's going to be some artwork out there with Magog just like punching a raccoon in the face. So why did he just? That's the end of the story. He just burned a raccoon alive. Did he use gasoline?
No.
Did he
Well,
use-
here's the thing. It's
did
the
he
first
use
time he's
pitch?
ever had to go to jail. First time, and he's never thought about killing anyone in his lifetime. But a raccoon, I guess, struck a nerve with him, crossed a line. This man and his mangoes, they have a special connection, obviously. And, so we just threw some gasoline on the raccoon, and he lit a match. Because how else are you gonna cremate a raccoon?
That's a pretty horrible way to go, even for a giant rat.
Yeah.
You know.
The best thing to do would have been to behead it, put its head on a pike by your mangoes so all the other raccoons know not to fuck with your shit.
That's yes. I mean, that is a common practice where we live. You know.
That's what I did with my boyfriend's ex-girlfriends.
Oh, apparently he's from
So that's
Jamaica.
what happened
That's
to
what
them.
they do. That's what they do in Jamaica. They burn raccoons alive.
It's in Jamaica. Oh, good lord. How did raccoons get to Jamaica? They're not native
No,
to
he's
Jamaica.
originally from Jamaica.
Oh.
You think
okay.
he was trying to, like, make jerk raccoon?
You think it would taste good? Mango jerk raccoon?
No. Raccoon's a little gamey. I don't like it. Man.
Well, you're just a wimp. Some of us actually like
Plus,
a little
if you
game.
burn it alive, its fear and pain would flood into the meat and sour it. So,
Oh,
if you
Fear
want good
makes
meat
things
from any
taste
animal,
better.
you gotta slaughter it, and it can't see the knife coming.
no. Fear makes everything taste better. Have you learned nothing?
Nope, that only applies to humans.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yes, because it's the soul. You know, animals don't have it.
Neither do gingers. So don't eat me. I don't taste good. Anyway, so that's pretty much that article. And then we have a man arrested after hitting glass door while trying to flee. Now, let me inform you, ladies and gentlemen. When you are committing a crime, make sure you have a succinct exit strategy. It's the back door, the front door, I don't give a fuck. Just make sure you don't knock yourself out in the process of fleeing. 'Cause
I'm a
that's
backdoor man.
stupid. Really? Because I'm a boob man.
Yes.
You're into ass. I knew it. I knew you were gay.
I'm into both. Who gives a shit?
So, bye then.
No, women have boobs and asses. You dumbass.
Well, no,
Men
because I
have
said
boobs.
you're into guys. And then you're like, I'm into both. And I'm like, oh, so he's bi.
I didn't hear you say into guys. You said I was into tits. You said
Who isn't
You said
bi?
I was into tits, and I was like, well, yeah, both.
Yeah, and then I said, but so then you're into guys. I knew you were into guys because you
No.
said you like butts.
You always
You
turn
like the
things
back
into
door.
gay jokes, and you're a lame piece of shit.
I'm a lame piece of shit. Yeah, my jokes are bad. Okay. You know, they say women can't be funny. I guess it makes sense considering.
Well, you can't pull your eyes away from your gemstones long enough to actually participate in the show.
I'm participating. I don't know what you're talking about.
I bet they're not even real. I bet they're candy gems.
I wish. That would be delicious.
They should make
But no,
candy
they're real
gems.
family jewels. Anyway. So he tried to pass a counterfeit bill, I guess, and instead of taking it like a man, he fled and ran into a glass door, like a fucking noob. This is such a basic bitch way to do things.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Like any.
I'm not listening to your story because I just suddenly got a greatest marketing idea ever. Imagine being able to make our own custom candies in the shape of little gems, and we can sell them as Magog's family jewels. You lick and suck on my delicious family jewels. Buy them now. In stores everywhere.
You know what? This side quest show is gonna go from, quality, wholesome family content to pure ads for everything that we come up with, you know. Splody dicks, blinky nips, Magog's family jewels that you can lick and suck on. We should come up with individually separate advertisements for these things.
Can you imagine, like, we got
Yes.
blinky nips that are flavored so that your lover can suck on them. Okay, and then we have exploding dicks, which are like gushers. They're like a chewy candy with juice
Quite
in the
literally
middle,
gushers.
shaped like little dicks. And then we have Magog's delicious and sweet family jewels.
Mm-hmm.
How do we sell ass rape?
We don't. That's a giveaway prize.
Yeah.
That's like
Come visit us at a con. We're here.
well,
anytime.
now we just have to come up with like a Beard Barian's gimmick. Nobody has any ideas. He's that lame. We're trying to think of some sort of hashtag thing he can.
Lube that is poop deck polish.
No. It could be flavored sex oil.
Flavored sex oil. This is like could you imagine the walk of my candy factory, like instead of Willy Wonka? Can you imagine?
Oh my god, the Morse code.
Like, I'm gonna have to do like an entire candy episode. Instead of Oompa Loompas, they're fairies and goblins, you know? And all the candy does really fucked up shit to people. Oh wait, that's literally Willy Wonka anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that idea has already been patented by people.
Yeah, I mean, it turned one of the girls into a giant blueberry.
Yeah. That's an easy way to kidnap.
Yeah, just roll them bitches away. You think fat people are easier to kidnap because of that reason? Just roll them away?
I wouldn't know. I'm not into fats.
No.
Well, no, but I
they're
mean like
much too
ransom
heavy.
wise. My god, could I roll you easily?
What?
Could I roll you easily?
Yeah, I'm bigger than you, higher in the food chain.
I know, that's why I said, because you're fat, could I roll you easily?
I'm not fat. I'm pleasantly.
Big boned, I'm sorry.
I'm pleasantly plump. There's a big difference.
Call it what you will, my
I'm not
god.
fat.
We all know the truth.
I actually fit in this chair. So,
Oh, so
good
you
luck.
were saying. Mhm.
You go ahead and crack that joke when my rolls are hanging off the side of my armrests. Which will never happen because I'm sexy.
Not if you keep sitting there like a lump of lard.
You know what? You're a lunatic.
Yep. But you still love me, don't you?
Nobody can love you.
Of course he loves you. You're Magog.
That
Yeah.
explains
Go on,
why I
let
don't
him not
have
love you.
mother
Oh,
or
the
father.
vanity jokes. Here we go. There it is.
You just make it so easy. Would you like my mirror? It tells you how pretty you are every day. It's my affirmation mirror that I never use.
Yeah, that is a
'Cause
mirror.
you don't need
That
to.
is that is a lying sack of shit mirror. That's what that is.
See? It tells me how pretty I am. Yep.
I wonder what would happen if you directed it in Magog. Would it break?
Oh,
I don't want to try it because I like it telling me I'm pretty. I don't get a lot of it.
Well, you're about to, because there's quite a few people who dropped some signs in the chat, just strictly for you. But let's finish off one more story. Go ahead, thief named Magog.
Well, there was also another man who was arrested trying to bribe officers with money and drugs. What an idiot. I think we've had stories like this in the past where people have decided that it was a good idea to give money, drugs, or commit crimes near or in the presence of or with the just in general cops being present. Or, whatever. A 28-year-old man is in jail after police found several different types of drugs and drug-related materials in his vehicle. The arrest affidavit states, Kyle Hujari, 28 years old, of Robards, Kentucky, was driving an SUV near the Columbia and North Main Street area around 3 a.m. Sunday. Because, everything good happens at 3 a.m. on a Sunday morning.
It does for me.
It's
Oh,
the
yeah?
witching hour.
It is the witching hour. You know, most people die in their sleep at 3 a.m.
I have nothing to do with that.
That's not me. No, I swear to the gods.
Magog and I didn't go on a panty raid that went terribly wrong.
It's usually the best time to steal things from people because they're dead. Anyway, once the officers pulled over the SUV, they began searching, and they searched Kinjari himself, and Kinjari asked the officers if he could bribe them to let him go.
Yeah.
How arrogant do you think you have to be?
I mean, you literally pull. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a stupid person, but it leads me into another thought. Have you guys ever watched like videos of like the police will put a hidden camera in the car, for evidence, and they'll meet with these people who are looking for an assassin to kill their husbands or wives or whatever.
Yeah.
And the faces are blurred, but have you watched those videos? That shit
I
is
love 'em.
fucking hilarious. Like, the undercover cop's sitting there in a piece of shit, and the girl gets in the car, and she's all like, I want my husband dead, and she's explaining how it needs to be done so she can get the insurance money, and the cop is all like, okay, and they can't arrest her until she actually gives them the money, like a transaction is complete. So she gives them the money, and that's when all the cops come running up and pull her out of the car, and like, oh man, talk about caught red-handed. Like, and oh man, I watched one where she was like, it was just a joke. I didn't mean it. Like, bitch, you had $10,000 in an envelope. Like, you met a guy on Craigslist and wanted him to kill your fucking husband.
Yeah, if
Right.
you're gonna get something done, you gotta do it yourself. That's always been my motto.
Oh god, like, anybody stupid enough to try to hire an assassin on Craigslist deserves jail. Or the dungeon, or the rack, or the Iron Maiden, whatever.
Yeah, if you're gonna hire a hitman, don't do it on Craigslist. Do it on Facebook Marketplace.
I hear it's a good place.
Facebook has sunk low. Oh,
Anyway, so he actually made 2 attempts at bribing the officers after they didn't take the first one, because the second time you bribe officers, obviously they're gonna take it that time.
Right.
Yeah, makes sense.
well, like, this is interesting. The lone peasant says that's entrapment, though. Is it?
It can be.
I think it has to be worded right. Like,
Yeah.
police officers have to say certain things. Like, they can't set somebody up because they like want you to commit a crime. But if you're out to commit a crime and they catch you in the process of it, that's not entrapment. I mean, they do it with the fake hookers all the time, right?
Right.
Like the girl cops go out dressed like hookers, take a guy back to the hotel. There's a team of cops in the hotel over, and as soon as she gets the money, they come breaking in, right? I mean, that's not entrapment because the guy solicited, right? Like, entrapment is when you're like, that guy over there, we got to get him, even though he's done nothing. They just don't like it.
These, I think, they have to
set
seek
him up
the
for a
person.
crime and then arrest him for it. That's different.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Like,
that's
I-
how it works. I think that's the difference. I mean, these people are literally looking for assassins. Why not stop them?
Yeah.
It's the same with
It's,
pedophiles. FBI does it all the time. They pretend to be like little 12-year-old kids on chat rooms. And then the guy's all like, hey, come meet me here. And then the police show up. I mean, that's not entrapment. The guy's trying to talk who he thinks is a 12-year-old into coming into meeting him. That's not a bad thing, I don't think, is it? No. No.
I think it's a very particular set of circumstances that have to occur.
Yeah, the criminal has to initiate. Now, if the cops put out there, hey, I'd kill your husband, call me here, that could be entrapment because you're trying to, like, advertise it. Maybe. I don't know. That'd be an interesting conversation to have with a town guard if I can just stop killing them for 5 seconds
Right.
and ask them.
I
I have a
understand
bad
what you're-
relationship with most of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're
They get
not
too
my cup of
attached.
tea. I don't even like tea.
Let's go on to some super chats here. Vladimir Dragunov says, well, it turns out that sacrificing our POWs has pleased the succubi and they're gone. But good for you. Bill Steven says, hey, Fairy, I want a little something with you. Kill the others so I can have some private time.
Oh, we'll do that after the rest of the super chat.
Yes, Dingo Productions says a spell for Erlen that heals the thief and kills Magog with a 20-inch strap-on to the brain. It's a 10.
Oh.
It's 10 quid. That's not how this works anymore. I'm sorry,
Ooh.
but it was funny.
It was funny.
Abaddon the Despoiler says both Magog strike down the ferry, gave $10, so those are quick attacks. And Bill Stevens says boost the ferry's health, so she's at full health because he gave $20. Vladimir Dragunov says we actually stole an entire shipping container of chocolate coins from Tumblerinas. So there you go, thief. You can have the coins. That's a health right there. That's some
Oh,
health.
chocolate coins.
Yes. Alan Watts says Oreo marshmallow treats for all but the thief. Oh, thank you.
You're not getting any of my family jewels.
Bill Stevens says cancels his hit on Magog. Fuck you. All right. That is all the super chats, so we're going to activate the fairy now so she can kill us and have some alone time with Bill Stevens.
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Are we dying now? Yes. Okay. Nap time.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. I'll try not to steal you for later. All right. So, Mr. Stevens, I'm assuming you wanted to speak with me. I'm around. So sweet of you. And since I don't really have very many Ask Erlens prepared, I'll go through the chat. Let's see. Do we have any good questions? Joshua Vaughn says, I used to work at a Dunkin' Donuts. I wanted my girlfriend to get pulled over, so when the cop asks, do you know why I pulled you over? I could lean over and tell them you wanted to place an order. I would say that works if you have, like, your uniform on. It'd be funny. I don't know. It depends on if the cop has a sense of humor or not, because some of them are really rude and they'll just kind of shoot you, I guess. I don't know. Are you black? Because if you're black, don't do that. So I've heard. So I appreciate all the super chats my way. You have been so sweet. And let's see. Floop the Fairy. I don't know exactly. If a cop tries to sell you drugs and arrest you, it is entrapment. Some states, like Louisiana, don't care though. Good to know, because I plan on traveling there. So, I'll have to be careful with all of my potions. Race Jacobson, mirror, mirror on the wall, who here has the rosiest palm? I'm not terribly sure what a rosy palm means, but I guess you could tell me.
Now
I'm very
walk it
curious
off.
as to
You're
what a
only
rosy
dead.
palm means, so please explain. Vincent Von Holt says Erlen is great. Thank you so much. You're
Now
so sweet.
walk it off. You're
Joshua
only
Vaughn.
dead.
I worked at the cash register and helped open the store. I was almost always in my Dunkin' uniform. That sounds like a terrible punishment. Uniforms are the worst. I like to be able to wear whatever I want. And before we end and everyone wakes up, Bill Stevens says with $5, Mr. Stevens is my dad. I'm just Bill. Any chance of a date with a mortal? I know you're over 900, but you look only 400. You are so terribly sweet. And
Get
I
in
would
line,
say
buddy.
I have had dates with mortals. Sometimes they can't really handle me. But, you know, if you really want to work at it and stuff and you look up about fairy sex and kind of how we like to hook up, let's exchange kinks sometime. And then finally, Race Jacobson answers me and says, red from fapping, Erlen. I see now. Whoever wants to admit that in the chat, admit that now.
Who's busy fapping during side quests? There's no fapping in side quest. Not since that last time.
Oh, sorry.
I have one more question. Joshua Vaughn says, about my questions about glow-in-the-dark paint versus nail polish on nips and if it affects pixie hunting. Well, pixies are incredibly stupid, so they're very easy to catch. They're almost like fireflies. If you're normal size, you can just kind of boop them in a jar. They are attracted to light, and if you look like a fairy, they might think that like your friends, because a lot of the lighter fairies are friends with pixies, but I'm not. So you'd have to look pretty much like a normal fairy, and good luck with that, because like they do all this like normal makeup stuff, and I'm not really into it. So
How I attract fairies in the realm of more scars, I just put out a dish of ecstasy.
They're desperate.
that does work.
Yep.
And somebody called me a fucking pig. Fuck off! I'm not a pixie.
Pixies are different in our realm. People have to understand that.
I will boil you. Not a
Back to pay
pixie.
respects.
She will lock you in an Iron Maiden and force you to listen to Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Magog knows because that was one of our first dates.
Yep. Oh god, that was good times.
Was good times. That was back when I liked you.
All right, everybody. Well, we have half an hour to go, so you know what that means? That means it's time for the grind.
Who am I grinding on?
The grind.
Oh.
Bill Stevens says, kill Magog just because he likes it. He
Thank
gave
you.
$20. We have to do some quick attacks too, don't we?
There are 2 quick attacks on me, and then I don't know who Bill wants to kill Magog. So,
Wait, which Magog? The real Magog? Or that jackass?
We can't kill Magog yet because I have to do the grind, but we can do our quick attacks against Erlin. So, haha. Shooby doop doop doop. Break your fucking face.
Admit it, you like getting penetrated by me.
Admit it, you like being penetrated by me. Okay, I'll go first. Erlin. Erlin, I love the fact that you get so angry at being called Pixie. You dumb Pixie.
I feel like... okay. My feelings are so hurt. Oh, no.
The pixie thing is so funny because people don't even understand that pixies are different than fairies in our realm. I haven't explained that.
Guess we haven't. We should start explaining.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was on a different show.
Anyway.
Thief, it's your turn to insult the dumb pixie.
Alright, Erlen, I don't think that I could steal your identity from you, and it's not because I like you, it's because, I have so massive tits, and you do not. It wouldn't work. They
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
believe me.
Great. Now we're going to have workplace harassment conferences at the end of every month.
See what you did?
Women hate each other.
Of course, that means that they do believe when I play Magog because, Magog's tits and my tits are, I guess equally proportional.
After those lame insults, Erlin is now going to drink herself into another abortion.
That being said, I'm more aerodynamic this way.
Right.
I'm bent dynamic.
They get bigger when she shrinks to fairy size, though.
Indeed.
What, they go from A cups to B minus cups?
They're big for her kind,
Oh, alright. Yeah.
Definitely. I'm still waiting for Bill to tell us who he wanted to kill Magog, but I guess he has a while. So let us know.
All right, well, let's get on to the grind. I did promise an interesting story about rape.
Oh, finally, an interesting story.
Earlier, the whole rape play thing. I told you to wait for the grind. Well, here it is. An Indiana woman planned an attack at a park to fulfill rape fantasy.
Ooh.
And she has been arrested.
I would love to do that.
Yes, an Indiana woman was arrested Tuesday after she reportedly met with a teenager at a state park to fulfill a rape fantasy and then falsely told the police she was attacked and raped.
You went all in for that rape fantasy, didn't you?
She just was like, she gets off on trials or something?
No, I think she wanted to be part of this, like, Me Too movement. You know? I think this was setting up a guy. Because she'd be like, everybody's gonna believe me, you know? Listen and believe whole thing, you know?
So she
And,
got
like-
laid, though, right? She did
Yeah,
have
she
sex.
wanted a rape fantasy, and then
Okay.
she wanted the rape fantasy to be complete by calling the police and actually claiming she was raped. So Maggie Wallace, 19 of Pendleton, was arrested for false informing. She reported to the police that she was attacked at Mounds State Park on July 3rd.
Ha!
Mounds.
Sorry.
Another thing that Erilyn doesn't have.
I have a mound right down here. It's very nice
no.
mound.
Mounds, plural.
Well, no, I don't have multiple vaginas.
Wallace claims she was running through the park at around 12:45 p.m. when a suspicious male knocked her to the ground and groped her. After the alleged attack was reported, a 17-year-old male told the police he met Wallace on Whisper, an anonymous social networking app. I've never heard of Whisper.
It's like the less controversial version of Candid, I guess.
I have no idea. The teen told police he and Wallace planned to meet up at the park and reportedly showed them screenshots of his conversation with her, which officials said corroborated his story. The boy claims he responded to her post, in which she said she was looking for someone to fulfill her rape fantasy. Wallace initially denied the teen's version of the story, follow-up interview with police, but eventually admitted to what happened. Wallace has since been released from Madison County Detention Center on bond. The Madison County Sheriff's Office did not immediately respond to the news' request for comment. So that's pretty fucked up. What do you guys think of
little
that?
bit.
You know, like, this is not helping real rape victims, right? This
Not
whole,
at all.
like, falsely accusing people, right?
Like, you can have your kinks and your rape fantasies, but don't take them to the reality point of actually reporting them. That's where you cross the line from, harmless rape fantasy into real life consequences, at least in my opinion.
Can I be real here for a second?
Sure.
The reason why I hate these kinds of stories and stuff is because, like, so when I tell people things that have happened to me in my life, they always, like, second guess it because of how many women false report or lie about it or have sex with somebody and then regret it and then say that they were raped. And I can just say it's the most frustrating thing on earth when people, like, lessen the word rape for one, like stare rape and shit like that. But on top of that, when you make it so it's like a question when you've been raped, you just ruin it for literally everybody else that's ever experienced it ever. And you're probably one of the worst people out there.
Agreed.
All right, rant
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, rant over. I mean, we all agree with that, right? I mean, that's pretty fucked up. This girl wanted to play out a rape fantasy just to blame a man for rape. So she
And it's
very well
Yeah,
could have been a modern feminist, for all we know.
ruined people's lives that way. People go to prison that way. Like, I mean, for fuck's sake, just stop it. Like, fucking quit. Like, why is being raped cool? I don't know.
That's part of that's the dark side of the Me Too movement, because the Me Too movement has brought light onto some of this shit happening in Hollywood. Like, the casting couches type of thing. Where
Right.
It's like, oh, you want a part in my movie? Suck it, bitch. Like, but the dark side of the Me Too movement is people like her, who are just like, I want to ruin men's lives. So,
Right. Or, like, I want to be included in this thing. Like, for fuck's sake, I don't know why.
speaking of ruining lives, Imagine, if you will, someone biting your finger off. Now, that might not necessarily ruin your life, but it certainly wouldn't make things better. A man at a golf course bit the finger off of a rival in Massachusetts. An argument between two golfers at a Massachusetts golf club turned bloody Friday when one of the men bit off the other one's finger in a scuffle. Police were called to the Southers Marsh Golf Club in Plymouth around 6:30 p.m. for a report of an altercation between two players. And when they arrived, they found one man suffering a bite injury to the hand. A 47-year-old man who was not identified was arrested at the scene and charged with mayhem.
Mayhem.
That's a pretty cool
Aggressive
charge.
Commercials are all
I
stated.
didn't know that you could get charged for mayhem.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Firefighters arrived at the scene and discovered the victim had one of his thumbs bitten off to his knuckle. Ow!
Hold on. Let's just. What the fuck is a firefighter gonna do?
Firefighters are often the first on the scene, and they do have first aid training.
I'm just curious as to why they. I don't know. I'm just very curious as to why, like, the firefighters were there first.
Well, oftentimes
Did
that
they-
happens, actually.
Did they sew the
Firefighters
finger
are-
back on?
Yeah, firefighters are a lot more responsive than police and ambulances.
Do you think it's
Mostly
because there's less
more
fires?
firehouses around town than there are police stations, and police are often on other patrols. So
Yeah.
they
But,
can,
yeah.
you know,
Well,
Miss
here's the
McGod
thing.
brings up a good question. Were they able to reattach it?
Yeah.
I'm reading.
Okay, well, thank
Be
you.
advised on an update from the PD. Apparently, there are two foursomes that got into an altercation, and there's been a finger that's been bitten off. The victim's lying on the main entrance road between three golf carts, the dispatcher said. The man was taken to the
Five
hospital
foursomes.
and treated for his bite injury. His condition as of Sunday was not released, so I have no idea if they've been able to sew it back on. Maybe the guy swallowed it.
Sounds like
You know
it's
what they
unworthy.
say? You know what Snickers says? You're just not you when you're hungry.
Yeah, but it does go on to describe what mayhem is. Being charged of mayhem means malicious intent to maim or disfigure.
Mayhem.
And the
I
charges
feel like if
carry
I-
up to 20 years in prison, depending on the severity of the mayhem completed.
No,
I
no,
feel
no,
like
no,
if
no.
I got caught, that would be sort of what I was charged with.
It's not mayhem. It's mayhem.
Oi.
You can go ahead and take a health point away for that one. I accept my consequences.
Yeah.
Please.
And a quick one, this isn't really an article, it's actually a video, but I wanted to bring this up. Apparently, after the banning of straws in California, the left is not done. Almost overnight, plastic straws have been pushed out of the restaurants across the country, mostly in California. In the most progressive spaces, an unauthorized straw can get you prison time.
What?
But the
Yep.
left, the radical left, isn't ready to stop. Their new target is helium balloons. So now that straws have been banned, now there are towns and cities, mostly it looks like San Francisco and San Diego and California, are looking to ban helium balloons as well. Mostly because they float up in the air, you know, kids let them go, and then they pop, and the rubber falls into the ocean.
Isn't it though?
And
Like
hurts fish or something. I don't fucking know.
it's like less than 10% of all the plastic in the ocean comes from countries that aren't
Yeah,
Africa
that aren't
and
America, but you know.
Asia, or not. I mean, continents that aren't Africa and Asia.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot of plastic.
Yeah. So maybe we should do something about those continents.
Right? I mean, let's see what the chat has to say about that. That's pretty fucking
Will-
stupid, right?
Will Honorless says, "Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?" No, but I bite your thumb.
Little Shakespearean golf.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate
DJ Stitches says golf just became way more interesting.
Ah, yeah. I mean,
Golf
I'd
became
watch
a
golf.
combat sport. Bill Stevens earlier also dropped in the chat, Blinky nips rule over huge breasts. Both the gals kill McGawk.
Oh.
So when
I think
the
that was
time
response
comes,
to
you're
the
both going to
$20.
kill me. I'm going to let you guys end the show.
Okay. We'll see how messed up that gets.
Yep. So let's move on to a lighthearted story. The Great Goat Escape.
Oh, they're running away from the rape.
This goat, at least this goat survived.
No, a lone goat may be to blame for New Jersey escape last week. A goat who escaped in New Jersey livestock auction house more than a year ago may be the one to blame for helping more than 75 others escape. He came back after escaping a year ago and chewed the fence or something and let his friends free. That is a badass goat. I'm sorry. That's funny. More than 75 goats and sheep escaped the Hackettstown livestock auction on Wednesday night. The Hackettstown police officers responded to the scene and were able to herd up 60 of the animals into their pen, but 15 were believed to still be on the run. One goat was able to escape the same auction house last year and is believed to be behind the escape, according to the New York Post. The goat occasionally pops up around town. After the escape, the goat showed up at the facility and headbutted the gate, holding the animals that had been caught in an apparent effort to help them escape again. It was him last night, Postma told the newspaper. I think he's the culprit. He must have banged that fence and let them out last night. I am almost positive he must have put a lot of force into that. The Great Escape came for about a week after more than 100 goats escaped in Boise, Idaho neighborhood. So apparently a neighborhood in Boise has a lot of goats running around.
Good to know.
Right?
Well, that's what happens when you don't have like a whole bunch of Muslims in the same place. They don't rape the goats to death and you have a goat outbreak.
Yeah.
Bill Stevens says, helium balloons. Oh my God, Fairy, are you outlawed from Cali? No!
I'm outlawed from a lot of places. It doesn't stop me.
But it's not from being a fucking airhead. All right. Finally, let it be said and known that sometimes if you just keep going, you keep trying, you put yourself out there, you're gonna win. Okay? It doesn't matter how many odds are against you. Sometimes you just gotta be stubborn and stand your ground. A California man nabs a $750,000 lottery jackpot after refusing to leave a store until he scored. A California man wasn't going to take no for an answer when it came to winning the lottery. Fred Bastardo visited El Ranchero liquor store in Hanford, California to buy a lottery ticket and told the clerk, I'm not leaving until I get a winner. And indeed, he hit the jackpot with a $10 mystery crossword scratcher. It only took him 5 tries to win $750,000.
They do say 1 in 5, right?
Yes, they do. But that's insane that he was like, I'm not leaving here until I win. I won! Sometimes you just have to be stubborn.
I guess that's what I'll do with my scratchers from now on.
Talk about getting lucky.
Yep.
It's kind of like dating. You know, you stand your ground and you're like, I'm not going to stop dating till I find a winner.
Or you stand your ground and be like, I'm not leaving you alone until we have sex.
Exactly.
Right? Now, here's where the story turns interesting.
Mm-hmm.
He scored another big win on the way to pick up his money from the California Lottery's district office in Fresno when he proposed to his girlfriend and she said yes.
Like I said, dating.
He plans on using his winnings for investments and also plans to start a business. Hey, he's smarter than some lottery winners.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, a little bit.
Do you think she married him for the money?
Yes.
Probably.
Like
Absolutely.
He stopped to propose to his girlfriend after winning almost $1 million.
Women are money-hungry whores. Can confirm.
Well, at least you are. You got gems in your fucking pockets.
Yeah, do.
Now, we got 10 minutes until the end of the show, and I figured we'd end it on an interesting little part of the grind that I found. You know, this is an interesting article. Idioms. All right? Does people often wonder where idioms come from? You know, these common sayings that, you know, you say and you know what they mean because they've been said so much, but do you know where they come from, where they originate? That is interesting to me.
Mommy loves a father. What?
So I thought I'd share them. I thought that would be cool. So, let's start.
Okay.
Riding shotgun. Have we heard this before?
Yes.
Riding shotgun. Riding shotgun is an ideal place to ride on a road trip. But in the Old West, where the saying originated, the person sitting in the passenger seat was required to do a whole lot more than find the perfect radio station. Stagecoach drivers in the Old West indeed needed a person to literally ride shotgun. The passenger would carry a shotgun in order to scare off robbers and highwaymen who might want to attack them, according to Reader's Digest. Which does make sense. I mean, you get up there and you just got a scatter gun, and you're like, anybody come up on this carriage, I'm gonna blow them away. But that's where riding shotgun comes from. Isn't that fun?
Kinky.
Yes. Highway robbery meant more than paying too much for a coffee. Most people would agree that paying $10 for your favorite cup of coffee is highway robbery, but the original definition of highway robbery once meant literally robbing travelers on the road. That's a pretty, that's a gimme. I think everybody could have probably guessed that one.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Painting the town red, though, that's interesting. We've all heard that one. Like, yeah, we're gonna go out, we're gonna paint the town red, which means you're gonna go out and party and have a good time and everything, right?
Wait, can I guess? It has something to do with murdering a whole bunch of people in a town.
Yeah?
Let's see if she's right, everybody. For you and your crew, painting the town red probably means getting glammed up for a fun night of drinks and dancing. However, the phrase originates from a night out that makes the dancing on the bar seem tame. Back in 1837, the Marquis of Waterford went out for a night of drinking with some of his friends, according to phrases.org. Afterward, the group went through the streets of a small English town destroying property. They broke windows, knocked over flower pots, and damaged door knockers. But things got real crazy when they got their hands on some red paint and literally painted the town red, including doors, a toll gate, and a swan statue.
Why the swan?
Yes,
They were
because
drunk.
why not? Do you
I
really
used
need an
to-
explanation?
I used to steal signs when I was drunk, like off the road. And one time I stole a plastic Virgin Mary from a church, and we lit it on fire with like axe, and like the axe spray torch. And so it was hollow, and my friend did it, and she sprayed it, and it blew up in her face. Yep.
I appreciate that.
And then we lit her up with fireworks. The statue, not the girl.
Pulling someone's leg wasn't always funny. You probably think that pulling someone's leg isn't all in good fun. After all, what's the harm in a little joke, right? This commonly used phrase that today means playing an innocent joke meant something a lot more sinister years ago. What do you think the sinister thing was?
Tripping someone?
Yes.
Amputation?
Be more specific.
By pulling their leg. Like you just grab it.
Yep.
Tripping cripples.
Yep. Thieves in 18th and 19th century London would drag their victims to the ground by their legs in order to rob them. So they'd wait in the shadows, somebody would walk by, they'd grab them, pull the legs out from under them, and drag them into an alleyway, and fucking
Kinky.
rob their asses. That's pretty clever.
That's one way to do that.
All right. Paying through the nose. Where do you think that comes from? Everybody's heard that one, right? Paying through the nose.
That one is difficult. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
The Vikings took paying through the nose literally. You won't be happy if you think you're paying through the nose for something. Although you might feel like you're getting ripped off, at least you get to keep your face intact. The roots of this commonly used idiom come from brutal tactics of Dane Vikings, of slitting someone's nose from tip to eyebrow if the person refused to pay their taxes.
Oh.
The Vikings are brutal, though.
Yeah.
There's that whole, like, ripping your rib cage out into angel wings. So,
Yeah, I feel like Beardy would appreciate this.
yeah.
It's a shame. He's being a lazy asshole.
Right. Now
What?
here's an interesting one. Have anybody ever told you, or have you ever heard the idiom "read you the riot act"?
I think
No.
yes.
Having someone read you the riot act could get you in more trouble than you think. After your parents read you the riot act for breaking curfew, you might have been facing a few weeks in your room without television. But in 18th century England, being read the riot act meant you could be facing time behind bars. The riot act was implemented in 1715 and stated that the British government would consider any group of 12 people or more a threat to the public. And be ordered to break up according to Atlas Obscura. Anyone refusing to dispense would be arrested and forcibly removed from the premises. So you can't go out with people, 12 or more people. It was a threat to the public.
That's silly.
I don't even have 12 friends, so.
Here's a good one, letting the cat out of the bag. We've all heard this one, yes?
Yes.
Today, letting the cat out of the bag is used to mean spilling someone's secret, but one of the supposed origins of the phrase was rooted in deceit. Supposedly, in medieval times, farmers would go to markets to purchase pigs. Most of the time, their bag would contain the animal they paid for, but if they bought it from a shady dealer, they would open their bag to find an unpleasant surprise. Their pricey pig had been swapped for a much less expensive cat.
Did they cook it anyway?
Well, it's medieval times, so I'm sure.
Probably.
And the last one is meeting a deadline. Wasn't always a good thing. When you get that big report to your boss on time, meeting a deadline is a good thing. But the phrase was coined during American Civil War and had some deadly consequences. The deadline was apparently a line inside of the area where federal prisoners of war were kept. If a prisoner attempted to cross the line, they would be shot.
Oh.
So that is
So
the
don't attempt to
deadline.
cross the deadline.
Exactly.
Nice.
Let's finish off these super chats. Bill Stevens, I'll stand my ground to get naked with the fairy. Call me daddy. LOL. And Bill Stevens goes on to also say, love you all, especially the fairy. Love you, Blinky Nips.
Aww. Blinky Nips.
And we do owe him a death. So let's end the show with you two killing me. Let me play the things.
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
Surprise, bitch. Is that a knife in your back, or are you just happy to see me?
Well, since he paid $20 and I've just played the animations, why don't you guys hit me with a few insults and I'll go ahead and die and we'll get the fuck out of here.
I have a few Streamlabs too, so.
Oh, well
Just saying.
then I'll die and then you can read those and I'll end the fucking stream.
Alright. Magog, I would insult you, but to be honest, you're such an easy target that it wouldn't be fun for me.
You see,
I'll let Erilyn go ahead. She's got more
Sick.
ammo.
I hate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, Magog is definitely very easy. I will, I guess I'll leave it at that. He's very easy.
What?
Easy.
calls
The
you a
most
hoarder.
anticlimactic death scene of any side quest we've ever had.
You never deliver a very good show. Someone screen cap that, please.
Yes. Alright, so I have a few Streamlabs to read off. Berserker, Thank you for the donation, Mr. Magog. How does it feel to be less loved than Mundane Met? You loved as much as Opal's cooking or anything Beardy has to say besides his stories of gay escapades. I fapped during side quest. Another donation from Berserker. He said he faps during side quest. Mr. Magog's death made me come every time. So
Good
I
to
guess
know.
it's coming right now.
Weirdo!
Karshan and 5 Craft donated also and said, have you heard the story of the woman with 7 clits and the man with a sentient dick? Apparently it was all a bunch of bad biology. Bad movie pun aside, I present the non-thief Magog with a healing potion made with souls of tortured feminazis. Deadly wins. And that's the end of the Streamlabs.
All right.
Yeah, so. Later, losers.
I guess, yeah. I guess we
Catch us
will,
next week.
we will definitely do that. We will probably, be a little bit more energetic at the end of the show. We'll see. Who knows?
No, because I'll have gotten to you before.
Oh,
Oh,
someone's gonna get me a little too excited for next week.
yeah. All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Now walk it off. You're only dead.
Is she going? You should never leave your money lying around.